All right, everybody, welcome to another live episode here of Y2K-ish. I am your host, Sarah, the ice cream helmet queen, and with me tonight, the New York Yankee farm team, Jay. And today is our baseball episode or half episode with baseball. And you went to a game today. Tell us, a little bit about it, where you went and how that was.
I was in beautiful Comerica Park. I think it's still Comerica Park. It might get renamed soon. But I was watching the Detroit Tigers take on the Minnesota Twins. Take on is a very strong word because it was a 11-0 blowout. The Tigers' bats were very active today, made for a great company outing.
Great. That is fantastic to hear. Um, I'll tell you, no, it doesn't matter which baseball team you're talking about. There's nobody hotter right now. We're going to get off the topic of baseball, but there's nobody hotter than the New York Knicks right now.
It's it's phenomenal. There's no other way. They're gonna burn down that city, but it's amazing.
What are the odds, if the Knicks win in San Antonio, Saturday? What are the odds they just knock the Statue of Liberty down and just carry that through the streets of New York?
It's gonna
I
end up
mean,
in Hudson.
I know it's on an island separate, but they'll
They'll
figure it
find
out.
out. Yeah, they will figure it out. I fully trust that the Statue of Liberty is going surfing to Times Square.
It's just, yesterday you see all the people burning the sage. There was one video. They had a nun, the holy water blessing Madison Square Garden,
Oh, jeez.
Danhausen.
Danhausen. I saw a TikTok of a priest who was in New York, and he goes, "I just want everyone to know while there are people praying for the San Antonio Spurs, I'm here praying for the Knicks. I'm trying to cancel them out."
And something worked. Something worked that second half.
Historical game, a hell of a finish. I mean, at least these games have been very good.
God, they have been. Could you imagine if the Knicks had held on one game three, and that's how the finals ended last night with that last little bit of a tip in?
It would have cost Jalen Brunson the MVP very easily.
Yeah, I agree. That was just, and I wonder if Wemby's learned stop celebrating early.
Yeah. Last night really it is on San Antonio's youth. They'll learn getting from this, it'll make them a stronger team, but it was also the coach. When things are starting to fall apart, you have to use those timeouts. I know you want them towards the end of the game, but your team is chunking up every three and they're starting to miss, and now they're starting to have a confidence issue, and it's starting to spiral. You need to take that time out and get them together, get those young kids together and be like, hey, get your head out your asses, get the easy twos. We're going to let go of this. He waited too late.
It'll be interesting to see, where we are, next time we come around to see how this is all played out.
Yep.
All right, so we have Phil from Yeah coming on. He's also a part of Committee by Closers, which is a baseball show here on the ASN network. Don't forget to go over to ASN for Life on YouTube and Facebook. Hit the subscribe and like button. We're streaming there right now as well as Facebook. Check us out there as well, and as well as all the other great shows. He's going to join us in the second half of the show at around 9:30ish for baseball. So we're going to start off the show continuing our 2026 best video game franchise battle. I know one of our favorite series, Legend of Zelda, just the very most basic teaser for a remake of Ocarina of Time, and it's just blowing up all the Nintendo pages, video game pages.
That's all you need. I would just need to see the ocarina. I didn't even have to hear anything. You just show me a photo and then I'm done. I'm like, oh,
Mhm. I wasn't planning until maybe around Christmas of 2027 getting a Switch 2. Now I'm like, shit. Now I'm getting one this year, and he, and it's going to come down to decision time because September 1st, the Switch 2 is going up $50 in price.
Oh,
So I have to decide if I'm going to risk it, get it before the price increase, or will they release a Legend of Zelda Special Edition Switch 2 closer to Christmas?
that would be worth the $50.
Definitely. Well, let's get into our matchups today. There's going to be, when we get into it, there's one matchup I definitely underranked the team here, and you'll know. I'm sure you'll know right away when it is. When I conferred with the internet, as far as did I get it right? The rankings seem to be way off, so we'll get
Oh,
into that. Um, let's get into our first matchup. This is where are we here? Okay, we're getting through matchups number 7 through 12 today. This was deemed the matchup of pure adrenaline versus the endless hobby. Where is our first matchup here? First matchup, 40 seed Doom. This goes back way, anybody that's been around as long as us remembers playing this on a PC. The very most basic of PCs on the 3x5 actual floppy disks. They are taking on number 89 seed. This might be a low seed as well. The Destiny franchise.
ooh.
I mean, this is both two great shooters of two different eras. Destiny's only got 2 games, but there's been some good DLC. And I thought about this, so I miss playing Destiny, either one or two. So those were great games.
This is hard. This is hard. Doom and Destiny. I mean, one of my tiebreaker ones, and I hate to go early to the pot with the tiebreaker breakdown, is gaming legacy. What did it give to gaming? I'm giving Doom the slightest edge, even though they do the same thing for gaming history. Destiny does it on a new age level. Doom did it at the beginning. It's like Doom crawled so Destiny can run. I'm giving it to Doom.
Yeah, I mean that's a hard one because you're looking at fond memories, and I don't think they ever really recaptured that magic. That was the first one. I mean, there's been some okay to good games. If you look on a scale of 1 to 10, maybe some of the sequels hit, in the 6 to 7.5 scale range. Destiny has just been you load a couple friends, and that's been fun and try to get some of those tasks done. And there's new tasks every day, new weekly tasks. It's been fun. But yeah, I think Doom is the slight edge,
It's
like a 55 to 45 edge.
yeah, it's slim. It is slim. It's there.
And of course, guys, you can follow along with us. You can see the website scrolling through challenge.com/best game 2026 Y2K-ish. Um, there is that one. Let's get on to our second matchup here. Let me eliminate Destiny from the screen here. This is number 56 seed. Where did you go? Banjo against the 73 seed Soul Calibur. This is one of those, how do you compare
Yeah,
a fun loving platform game versus a fighting game?
two completely different genres. Soul Calibur, people weapon to combat, people always say that Soul Calibur is the first. That's the first big one. they shit on Virtual Fighters, but I guess Soul Calibur really is the first successful weapon to combat kind of fighting game. Um, but Banjo and Kazooie, man, that's to me that was it wasn't at the time. There wasn't a lot of games in this category. It wasn't an action game. It wasn't really a story game. It was more of just like an adventure game. And that's something that back in the day they did real well with like a Spyro the Dragon, this game. You kind of just had those, you're going on a journey kind of game. Um Damn, that's kind of hard. I know which one I enjoy playing more. That might have to be the way I go. Huh.
For me, I'm slightly leaning more towards Banjo Kazooie. Soul Calibur, to me, was good. But if you line up other games in that category, I'm probably taking other games, other fighting games before Soul Calibur.
Yeah, I think that's gonna give Banjo Kazooie the nod for me too, because I could get better fighting games than Soul Calibur. Not to knock Soul Calibur as a hell of a franchise, they gave us Vader, but I it's a slight edge to Banjo Kazooie. Plus, that's the one for me that I enjoyed playing. Like if I had to play one of the two now, I'm going Banjo.
Mhm. Just to note it here, um, AI, when going through the rankings here, actually gave Soul Calibur the upset.
Oh wow.
Soul Calibur was the lower seed at 73 over Banjo's 56. So that one left me a little bit surprised. Next up here, we have what was described as the hardcore hyper competitive person versus person game versus the gold standard of cooperative PvE. We have number 41 seeded Counter Strike, which back when I was in college was huge on campus as LAN parties were getting really big.
Yeah.
And they are taking on the 88 seed Left 4 Dead.
Oh.
For me, I haven't played Left 4 Dead. I'll be honest with that one. But to me, Counter Strike, the cultural impact it had back when it was around was big. People still talk about it. I'm confident people still play Counter Strike.
Yeah.
Talk about it.
CSGO is very big on the betting formats if you bet on esports.
Yeah, to me, this is definitely Counter Strike was definitely the bigger game.
Yeah. I agree. Left 4 Dead kind of has that, if you like that vibe, the monsters, the zombies, and all that, you probably would like it. To me, story's a little weak. The fun came in playing with your friends and seeing who could not die the longest. But CS is another thing. Counter Strike is the clear winner.
All right, so the higher seed picking up the victory here again. That's 3 in a row. This one may hurt you a little bit, depending on how you feel about a certain game. This was described as the ultimate clash of annual sports titans here.
Oh.
So brace yourself a little bit. The higher ranked seed we have, where is it? The 61 seeded FIFA. And you can see how the graphics have progressed along between 98, 13, and 23. They are taking on the 68 seeded the franchise for WWE wrestling. This lined up perfectly to get two of these. EA I think controls most of the WWE games now. Man, there's been some great WWE games. They've had a lot of different publishers.
Yeah.
Where I think EA has been the sole creator for FIFA.
Yeah. This is tough.
Between FIFA and Madden, EA takes a lot of heat, especially for when Battleground was around as well, they took a lot of heat.
Yeah, the microtransaction thing is killing everybody. But I mean, you see it even now in the WWE games. The microtransactions, if you're not on the season pass, even having to grind to open the stuff that you've already paid for kind of beats people down. But FIFA's been doing that. I mean, kind of in a way for a bit longer. But you're gonna make me break down which one is more relevant to gaming, wrestling or soccer. I
To
have
me, if you go back, for me, if you go back and look at some like the if you go back and pull up like top 100 or top 50 or top 25 gaming lists, once in a while a WWE game will sneak up on there. Especially if you look at N64 gaming lists,
oh, No Mercy is
there's
always there.
No Mercy or even WrestleMania 2000.
Ooh, that was
Sometimes we'll crack those lists. FIFA, I don't think I've ever seen a FIFA game crack a top 50. So for
that's
me,
good
it's
enough for me.
WWE wrestling.
That's good enough for me. I'll go with you on that one. I mean, I love both franchises. I have both right now on the PlayStation. Um, yeah, I'll go with the WWE over FIFA.
Going back, just seeing this comment here, Rob Meyer on the YouTube comments, Left 4 Dead was the shot. Correct himself, the shit even.
Well, there you go.
I missed that one. I'll have to go back and play that one at some point. Let us get into the next matchup. We got two more matchups here. Last one's going to be tough. Last one will be tough, or maybe really easy. This one is the 29th ranked seed against the 100 seed. Top 28 all got first round bye, so 29 is the first one to just miss out of the bye against Mr. Irrelevant, the last one in. Do you feel it's more insulting to be the last one in or the first one left out?
First one left out because you were almost there.
Mm-hmm. Just missed.
Just missed.
Well, coming in at the 29th seed, we have Assassin's Creed.
Slap.
They are top, one of those big name games.
Yeah.
They are taking on a game that was popular for a few years, almost irrelevant now. Last Man In, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six series.
This is the easiest one we've done so far. It's Assassin's Creed. All day, every day.
I'll agree. Assassin's Creed. They've had a lot of good games. I don't think there's many people. I'm sure there's a few clamoring to play Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six games.
Yeah, but I mean, even Tom Clancy's games as they evolved weren't really great. Like they were never going to get the popularity of like the Call of Duty or the Modern Warfares. Tom Clancy started the genre, but quickly got left behind.
Mm-hmm.
As where Assassin's Creed, you have people right now waiting for a remake of one of the better Assassin's Creed games. Not even a new Assassin's Creed game, a remake to Black Flag.
Yes. And when that finally drops,
every day I'm taking off and I'm getting casket mates and I'm going to sit on the sofa singing "Leave her, brother, leave her" while we're on that damn boat.
Even the front door unlocked, ordering pizza, just come in, drop it off on the coffee table.
Exactly.
You want that tip, you'll bring it inside.
You already had to come up the stairs to get here. Just come a little further.
All right. The next game, dubbed the Universal Party Starter versus the 90s platforming icon. Ooh. This is where I may have underrated one of the games once I started looking more into it. We have the 36 seed Crash Bandicoot,
Ooh.
a PlayStation icon, against the 93 seed Wii Sports.
Oh wow.
I say I may have underranked Wii Sports because, on a technicality, it is the fourth best selling game of all time.
Yeah. That's kind of hard to overlook.
Yeah, I mean, the only argument against that is because it was packaged with every Wii sold. There have been some
Yes.
there's been some sequel games haven't done as well, but everybody loves Wii Sports.
I was about to say it may have been the default come with the system game, but everybody loved bowling and boxing. I mean, Wii Sports to this day is still pretty bomb.
I mean, you had people in the senior homes playing Wii Sports.
Right. Yeah, I'm going Wii Sports. Sorry, Crash.
Yeah, I feel Crash got the unfortunate matchup here. I'll go Wii Sports as well. Even AI said, Wii Sports is the bigger icon here.
Crash got the short end of the stick.
They did. They got that. We look at March Madness. They are the 5 seed in that 5-12 upset here. 12 seed got overlooked.
Gotta love when that happens. A Cinderella that snuck in that nobody was expecting.
You almost feel bad. Realistically, Wii Sports could have been probably somewhere in the 40 to 50 range.
Yeah.
Would have been better suited.
Well, it's the way the cookie crumbles. Poor Crash Bandicoot. I mean, it just went up against a juggernaut. It's like they went against that team that was super hot going into the playoffs, and it's just they have no reason to be playing like they are, but it's there.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, yeah, Wii Sports. I think they came out with a Switch Sports too, so I'll check that out because that would be fun to play.
Yeah. I just remember the classic Wii Sports. It's everybody was breaking their TVs with those damn Nintendo cons, and
Mm-hmm.
it people were addicted, literally addicted to like bowling. I remember that very very well.
When this is back when the Wii was the new console. I think even a little after. I think even when Wii U came, I still had my Wii hooked up. I used to be bowler on leagues on Thursday nights, and before actually going, I pulled out the Wii and do my warm
Practice.
ups on the Wii.
That's awesome.
So we're still waiting for Phil from Yahoo to come on. He was expecting to be about 9:30. So we'll hit up the memes a little early tonight
Memes.
instead of closing out the show. We will do our memes. These are all courtesy on Reddit today. 6-7 might be annoying, but I'm old enough to remember going to school the morning after the Great Cornholio first aired.
Yeah. TP for my bunghole.
I am the Great Cornholio.
For there is only one bunghole. I have no bunghole.
Beavis and Butthead, you were a kid that loved him, or an adult that just hated him and found him super annoying.
Right. There was no in between.
No?
Oh, so good.
Yeah. Taking a trip back to school. You're old, but are you this old? You got that big old projector.
The
Dry erase
overhead projector, man.
And I'm 90% sure it was always math. 90% of the time it was math class this thing was coming out.
Yep. So you can put like your numbers there on top of like the little shapes, or you can fill in the blanks. What's 9 times 2? I always wanted one of those.
God, I'm pretty sure you can buy them. But at this point, what's the point?
Don't say that. I'll have one behind me next month.
Challenge accepted.
That's right.
Okay. All right. Last meme, you can only keep 3. But let's make this a little interesting. Let's make it a draft style. You and I going through one at a time.
All right.
You want first pick?
I'll let you go first. I think my number 1 is safe.
My number 1, I'm taking bagel bites.
When pizza's on a bagel, you can have pizza anytime.
Anytime.
Hell of a pick. My number 1 pick is ice cold in the middle and molten lava when you first bite it. Hot Pockets.
Ooh, yes. Hot Pockets, definitely. That definitely good. Is it weird for you now that they don't have the crisping sleeve?
Yes, because how am I gonna get this freaking body all flaky like it used to get? Tell me that sleeve was bullshit.
They come pre-crispy now. And where did all the flavors go? There used to be so many good flavors.
I know. It's hard to find anything that's not just generic pizza now.
Yeah. All right, so I got bagel bites. I don't need pizza rolls. I'm gonna need me some dessert, so I'm going strawberry shortcake bars for my number 2.
Ooh, strong choice. Strong choice. Especially that one with the crumb outside.
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
I'm so mad they still make this flavor, but they don't. It's very rare to find. There's a toasted almond flavor.
Ooh, that sounds good.
That is so good.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, no shock to anybody here. Spent the majority of my childhood broker than a joke. For that, I have to go with the number 1 broke meal of all time. Give me those noodles. Ramen
Yes,
noodles.
definitely a good choice there. My number 3, I am taking the El Monterey burritos, mainly because one of my favorite upgraded broke meals, is the burritos. Throw a little salsa, a little shredded cheddar on top, microwave them. Poor man's enchiladas.
Ooh. So, funny thing about those damn burritos, I remember my first air fryer, and don't laugh at me, kids. My first air fryer, of course, was one of those big ones that had the circular basket on it, and we really had no idea how the damn thing works. So you're putting like a cap full of canola oil in that bad boy and hoping that it cooks your burrito, and it never was right. Like you'd either get it nuked to shit where it's darkened and the curls up, or you get it to where it's like a hot pocket and the outside is good and the middle is iced. But
yes,
love those burritos. My
your number
final
3.
pick. So what do I have? I've gone noodles. I've gone hot pockets. I feel like I've got to close out strong. And if you say you do not like the banquet pot pies, I will fight you. Give me the banquet meals.
Solid choice.
Yeah, my boy from the South. We like our pot pies.
All right, that was great entertainment. All right, we talked about our friend Phil joining us here. We're going to play a little preview clip on one of his shows as he joins us here. So enjoy this preview.
Do it.
Check out Yeah, the show about absolutely nothing and somehow everything. 1 minute it's nonsense, the next it's how the hell did we get here? No topics off limits, no plan, just chaos. Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Subscribe to not miss a thing.
And that is the preview for our friend Phil show. Phil, how are you doing tonight?
Doing great. Good to be on with you and Jay. Sarah, it's great.
Thank you. Welcome.
Yeah, thanks.
And loving the shirt house reference for those who are not aware. Maybe some of our younger audience.
I'm sorry, what did you say, Sarah?
I was just complimenting your shirt. The reference.
Right. The little John Belushi there. Yeah. I almost pulled the trigger on an action figure I saw at Ollie's the other day. There's John Belushi with you pulled a string and it had like 12 quotes that it had. He was wearing this shirt, about 12 quotes from the movie. So
That's a musket.
yeah, I might have to go back for that one. So how you guys doing?
We are doing great,
bad.
surviving a little bit of a heat wave here in Syracuse tonight.
I hear you.
Same thing in Detroit,
Mhm.
melting.
We are here to talk some baseball. Let's talk about some of those best teams from the 90s. Some of the standouts immediately. The immediate standout, some of those Yankee teams from the 90s.
Right.
1998 Yankees.
I think they won 3 that decade, didn't they?
Yeah. And anytime that my Rangers thought we had something, we ran into the buzzsaw that was the freaking Yankees.
Yeah, right. Yeah, talking about Jeter, Bernie Williams, Mariano Rivera, of course. There's some good ball players on that team. I think the '98 team won 114 games.
Yep.
No, 114 and 48, and then after the playoffs and World Series win, 125 and 50.
Wow, getting it done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember those teams.
That was the time when they were buying everybody. I mean, hell, you look at my name down there tonight as the NYY Farm Team because that's what my franchise, or at least my favorite franchise, growing up in the '90s, we felt like the damn Yankees farm team because anybody that we had that had some kind of talent got scalped by the Yankees. Granted, management, Hicksy, and them let it happen, but Jesus, man. Teixeira, Yankee. A-Rod, Yankee. And it didn't stop in the 90s. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, the Yankee. Like,
Yeah.
it's pissed me off.
Did Kenny Rogers ever pitch for the Yankees?
Oh, that's a good one. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm thinking of a Ranger, another Ranger. I don't know if he did or not. I know he was kind of a journeyman. He kind of made his rounds, but
Yeah.
I want to say yes. Let me see.
yeah, you do enough to fact check, I guess.
Sarah's on it.
Yes, he was actually on the World Series team in 1996 for the Yankees.
Ain't that a bitch?
I was always surprised at the guys that would cross over from the Red Sox. To see Wade Boggs in a Yankees uniform was like really jarring.
Yeah. Because the rivalries to us, man, they were big.
Mhm.
And you're like, oh, I'll never, my favorite player would never go and put that jersey on. And when it happened, you're like, Jesus, man.
Right.
My life is a lie.
It's that money. The money.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, look what happened to me. Mets fan. You have to White Gooden, David Cohn, all go right to the Yankees.
Right.
I mean, for them, it's a subway ride, wasn't it? So, I mean, it's a little understandable.
We had Paul O'Neill. Paul O'Neill was a good ball player for the Reds. He was on the '90 World Championship Reds, but he really didn't establish himself as I mean, they loved him in Yankee Stadium. I mean, he was like, he could do no wrong. I think he's a broadcaster there now.
Wow.
And but when he comes back here, he still lives in Northern Kentucky. But it's funny, it's like selective memory. Like big leagues, the Reds now. He's like, oh, we got like 3 or 4 rings with the Yankees. He's like, oh, I don't even remember 1990.
Jeez.
Kind of deflating. But anyway.
Yeah, I hate that when people from your favorite team, if they really hit it off and do bigger things in a better market, they act like they were never with your team. That pisses me off.
Right. And of course, Aaron Boone was a Red also. So.
One of the other bigger teams, you had the Atlanta Braves dynasty, 14 straight division titles. And that, in today's game, I don't think that will ever be accomplished again.
Probably not. I mean, the Dodgers are kind of built for that kind of sustainability, but the game is changing. Maybe the salaries will change, might derail that a little bit.
We'll see what the world looks like post strike of 2026.
Right.
Yeah. If they don't avoid that.
Yeah.
Right. I'll tell you what could start that. And in all honesty, and like I said, I'm in Detroit now, so we talk about this daily. If by some unreasonable act of God that the Dodgers throw enough money at Detroit, because it's not even going to be prospects, because they don't have anything really to give up in a good trade to get Scooble off of us. And granted, we will be shopping him soon. I mean, it's no secret. If that happens, a big thing like that again going to the Dodgers, yeah, we're going to straight fucking lockout next season.
Yeah.
Well, he's kind of the biggest name out there, right? I mean, he's the one I keep hearing getting tossed around, and the big
Yep.
clubs will be in on it, the usual suspects, I guess. But
I'm hoping that it helps at least the Detroit team. I mean, hell, it's not our fault as a fan base that some of these picks that we had aren't panning out, and our best player is not going to waste his prime in Detroit when we can't win around him. So, I mean, I understand it, but it sucks. But I got to see every start he had at home last season, so I'm not really worried. I saw enough of him.
yeah, that's the way you got to look at it. You can't really get married to these guys because
Yep.
they're going to be gone.
See,
Yeah.
I've got, and this is funny. I was the first person in Detroit to buy the City Connect jersey from 2 years ago. Literally, first person in the ballpark when they went on sale. Got the very first jersey, but I got a blank one. No name, no number, straight blank. And the lady was like, "Well, don't you want to get a Scooble, or do you want to get a Miggy, or do you want to get like a Baez?" And I'm like, "No," because at the end of the day, these guys don't give a damn about Detroit. I just really like the shirt.
You want to be able to wear it 5 years from now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean. They're gone so fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, so one of the other bigger teams, we had the back-to-back World Series wins from the Toronto Blue Jays.
That's a good one.
93,
Mm-hmm.
93 and 94, I believe, or 92 and 93.
Yeah, I remember that second year. That's the big walk-off homer by Joe Carter.
Yep.
Of, Wild Thing, what's his name? Mitch Williams. He didn't know where it was going. It's like he just throw it up there. He found too much of the plate, and Carter just parked it. I mean, it was a no-doubter. Yeah.
That's what I miss in baseball, though. Those wild pitchers, especially like those knuckleball throwers like Dickey, where you have no idea where that thing's going. If it's anywhere in the zone, it can be a strike, but 9 times out of 10, it's going to barely hit somebody.
Right.
Miss that. I miss that.
What did?
Yeah,
I
you
think
had
it's
Dickey and Wakefield.
Yep.
Yeah. I think it was a yogiism that the best way to catch a knuckleball was to go back and pick it up off the ground. Trying to play. That's the best way.
Yep.
Love it.
We had Cleveland Indians powerhouse lineups. At one point, they had Kenny Lofton, Carlos Baerra, Albert Bell, Manny Ramirez, Jim Thome, Eddie Murray, and Omar Vizquel.
Holy man, that is some
Yeah.
serious lumber right there.
That's a killer. That's a killer line.
Yeah.
Carolina, it's just a shame they couldn't win more than what they did.
Right.
Hot take, and I don't care how people feel about it because it is what I think. I hate the Guardians. I dearly miss the Indians. That was a classic franchise in baseball. The name change is utterly ridiculous. And on top of that, Manny Ramirez really did deserve to be in the Hall.
Yeah, he was a hit.
I agree with Manny.
Yeah. I can buy that. I do slip up still. I still call them the Indians. We do our baseball closers by committee with Aaron, and I do slip up and call them the Indians still. But I spent the majority of my life with them being the Indians, so it's kind of
Right.
stuck in my ways. I'm kind of an older guy, so.
and it's I do not like the rebranding at all of the Guardians. Like the logo looks dumb. The name to me doesn't click. Give me freaking Wahoo McDaniel and the Indians. That was iconic. I mean I don't know.
I'm okay with the Guardians name, but I don't care for the logo.
Fair enough.
Do you two think that it's because you guys are you're like comic book fans, and do you think the Guardians is that kind of a? Do you think that that's a superhero illusion, or is that a military type of thing?
When I think Guardians, I think more similar to like what a stone gargoyle would be. That's kind of how I relate it to it.
Okay.
Yeah, looking at their logo and the way they kind of do it for the Guardians, it kind of feels like they went with the military inspiration on it. But when you tell me Guardians, my first go-to Guardian is of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy. Can they really promote that? I mean, they can make the stadium look futuristic. And
Yeah, there could have been ways to make
Yeah.
it fun if they wanted to.
oh, well.
Absolutely. And the last big team we have the 90s, the 95 Seattle Mariners magical team. On that team, you had Griffey Jr., Edgar Martinez, Jay Buhner, and Randy Johnson.
Wow.
As a Ranger fan, I can't say anything good about the Mariners.
I hear you. Of course, I love Junior. You know, he's a Cincinnati guy. Played for the Reds.
He gets a pass.
Yeah.
He was good.
I love seeing him get to play with his dad for a little bit too.
Yeah. But that was awesome. I think they homered in a ball game back to back or something. That had to have been a emotional thing for them.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. So we'll get to. I did prepare a game.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Is
I better be ready. Yes. I took Aaron on in trivia the other day, and he crushed me. It's like, holy shit, did I do this?
that was an 80s Trivial Pursuit, wasn't it?
Yeah, right.
I'm good with trivia, but I know I would not be great with 80s Trivial Pursuit, so.
Well, yeah, like one of the answers was like Ed Meese or somebody nobody's thought
Jesus.
about for like 30 years, you know. But he knew it. He knew the answer to it.
Wow.
The best Trivial Pursuit I've ever done, I think it was the 2000s edition where every other answer was Nelson Mandela.
That's the real Mandela effect.
It is.
Exactly. That's funny.
All right. So we have the top 10 millennial baseball movies. This was based on AI sorted these based on rankings, relevancy, monetary sales, reviews. These movies range, as far as the years, the oldest movie is from 1988, the newest going to 2013.
Ooh.
All right.
But most are going to be in that late 80s through mid 90s. And you guys can take turns picking movies, see how you do.
Phil, I'll let you go first as the guest.
So I'm just picking a movie within that time frame to add to the list.
What you think would be one of the top 10
if it makes the list.
movies?
All right. Well, my favorite baseball movie, and it's kind of a newfound revelation. I'll make it short here. I know we got to get the numbers in, but Sandlot has become my favorite baseball movie over the last, because I saw that like 6 or 7 years ago, and I was like, that is what baseball's all about, you know?
Come on, man.
I love that movie. You're killing me.
Sandlot was number 1.
I don't doubt it.
Of course it was. I've got a hat over here on my little display area that's signed by Squints.
Oh,
It says Sandlot. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Nice. All right. Jay, usually you're good for 4 or 5 in a row before you miss one. Where are you going?
I'm gonna go with give me. They're flying out there. Give me the Angels in the outfield.
Angels in the outfield is number 6.
Right in the middle. I like it.
all right.
All right, Phil, your second guess.
I feel like I should reach a little bit on one because how about A League of Their Own?
Ooh,
A League of Their Own is number 4.
All right.
nice.
I feel like there may be a couple bigger ones out there, but I don't know.
I would say they're all big movies, except for maybe one or two are mid tier.
Sarah, I'm gonna go with one of my favorite baseball movies that's not named The Sandlot. I'm gonna go Field of Dreams.
Field of Dreams is number 3.
Very nice.
All right. So you want me to just go or?
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
you can go whenever you're ready.
All right. So I'm gonna try maybe to reach again a little bit. I'm gonna say The Natural, just because it might have more mass appeal than just sports fans.
That was gonna be my next one.
Sorry. Which movie? I didn't hear you.
The Natural.
The Natural did not make the top 10.
Oh, that's surprising.
Damn.
Jay, you are up.
The Natural one kind of shocks me. I'm gonna go with the recent one. I'm gonna try to crack that 2013 one and go with Moneyball.
Moneyball came out in 2011, but that was number 7 on the list.
Oh, still got him in there. Nice.
That was a good one.
As a small clue, I will say there's only one movie left from the year 2000 and up.
Damn.
And it's that 2013 movie.
Okay, I'm gonna go Major League.
Major League was number 2.
All right. I'm already getting to my easy ones. I'm gonna have to rack my brain a little bit more, I think.
Sarah,
All right, Jay.
pitcher's got a big butt. Rookie of the year.
Rookie of the Year is number 5.
Let's go.
Nice.
Back before he was on American Pie, he was throwing baseballs.
Well, how about 8 Men Out?
8 Men Out did not crack the top 10.
Oh, strike 2.
Dang.
Damn. Okay.
So there's 3 movies left: number 8, number 9, number 10. One is from the 80s, one is from the 90s, and one is from the 2010s.
This was a great movie, and I'm laughing because I don't think it's on the list. It probably should be on the list. If I was making the list, I would put it on the list, but it's probably not going to be there. But Sarah, I love it when you call me Big Papa. Give me Hardball.
Hardball did not make the list.
Sons of bitches.
Who made this list anyway?
I know.
All right. I'm gonna go with another. I guess what it should be on. I think it should be on the list. How about Bull Durham?
Bull Durham is number 8.
Oh, okay.
Barely on the list, but okay.
It made it though.
That was going to be my next clue. I think Phil would have gotten it for a different chat when I would have said my favorite baseball movie had not been picked yet, and that was Bull Durham.
Yeah, that's a good one. That ball's hit so far it have a stewardess on it.
We've got how
All right,
many?
so you both have 4 correct guesses apiece, and there's 2 movies left.
Damn, I'm running out of good
One
baseball
from
movies.
2013, one from 1999.
What was that animated baseball movie about the ball? Was it about the ball? I think it was about the ball. Was it called Home?
Not on the list.
Damn it. You know what the one I'm talking about?
I'm drawing a blank on that one, Jay. I don't. 99 or 2013. Let me see. 99, 2000.
I'll give you each a clue in your next guesses. The number 9 movie. Oh, go ahead, Phil.
No, go ahead.
The number 9 movie is named after a number.
61.
Not it.
Not it?
That is not it.
Okay.
Really? You went with 61?
Yeah.
There's only one number in baseball that I think could get a movie. It's 42.
42 is number 9.
I did not like that movie.
I did not either.
Yeah,
It's not a great movie.
that was really badly acted, and that one scene was really, really tough to watch. It's like, oh my god.
Freaking love Steve the Pirate too. That's some bullshit.
Yeah. All right, so my turn.
Yep.
It is your turn. We have one movie left. It's the number 10 movie.
Okay. The number this I'm not going to get this. I don't think.
I will give you guys the main team the movie is based around.
Okay.
It is based around the Detroit Tigers in the movie.
Oh shit.
Oh, For the Love of the Game.
For the Love of the Game was number 10.
Fucking Detroit guy didn't think about that. Ain't that a bitch?
Yeah.
The one I was talking about, animated movie, was a Disney Pixar film called, there we go, Talking Bat, Talking Ball. It was everyone's hero. Kid got a magical ball from the Yankees game and it came alive and shit. It was pretty cool.
I do not think I've seen that one.
Sounds
Not
watchable.
bad.
Yeah. Well, that was cool. I enjoyed that.
It's not as bad as normal trivia. Makes you think a little though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Makes you wonder how, ChatGPT or these other AI things really pull up these rankings.
Yeah, Bull Dunham being that low is shocking.
Yeah.
I'm
And,
not mad
and
about some of the movies that are above it, though.
No,
Major League. I love Major League.
I love Major League. No Hardball is a miss for me. It's my damn movie.
I was a little surprised at 61, but now when I think about it, wasn't it like it was on ESPN or something? It wasn't like a theatrical release, I don't think.
Yeah, I think it was like one of those ESPN 30 for 30s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was really critically acclaimed at the time. I think the dude that played Mickey Mantle was pretty spot on, it seemed like.
Damn.
Like, I don't know Mickey Mantle, but I mean, for me, big thing is, can they hit, or can they actually make you believe they're a ball player when you watch a baseball movie? Did you ever see the Babe Ruth movie?
Yep.
With John Goodman? He could not play baseball and save his life. And I'm a fan. I like John Goodman.
I'm a big dude, and I can get that bat to move. John Goodman just looked like it's like he was in a freaking thing of pudding just trying to.
Yeah. Like, what are you looking at? You look at the ball, I guess that's one thing Costner got down. He looks like a ball player out there.
Yeah, and he's got the right build. He's kind of got that slim figure. He sells ball figure.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
All right, I had another segment lined up talking about ranking, picking our top 90s baseball team, but we'll have to save that for another episode. Before we close out the show, Phil, do you want to talk about any of your shows to advertise here?
Well, our main show is It's we call it a show about nothing. We kind of rip off the Seinfeld saying about that. But the thing is, we all have very diverse interests. So in order to bring it all together, we kind of got to keep ourselves interested. We kind of keep it eclectic. So we do books, movies, music. A lot of our shows are about music. But that's our main show. We also, Aaron and I, do a baseball show called Closers by Committee on the Antisocial Network. And we do also a political cadence every 2 weeks where we get together and somberly cry in our beer over state affairs today in the world. So, all in the
a fun time.
Accurate for the times.
Yeah.
I would like to unsubscribe from the trial, please.
How they
All
get
right. All right. Well, that will do it for us here today, Phil. I'm sure you'll be on with us again for the next baseball episode we do. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming on.
Yeah, appreciate it. Really enjoy watching your guys' stuff. I love the foodie stuff. I catch reels of that. That's really cool. You know, recipes and things.
The damn dice killed
Yeah,
me on our last game. So,
Yeah. Going
Good
back-
news. McDonald's for a limited time only is bringing back the fried apple pies. That's a big
it's a
one.
win.
All right.
Gonna take half of my paycheck. I feel it. If I have a stroke
order?
between now and the winter time, that was the pies that did it. McDonald's was right all along.
Put you over the top.
Yeah.
But we want to have you guys back on our show as well. You know,
Sure.
we'd love to have you on. Like I said, it's eclectic. You can pick your topic or, you know, the baseball show. You're certainly welcome on that.
I'm down, man. I know
Yeah,
a little
definitely.
bit about a lot of things.
All right.
Wise man once told me know a lot about a little and a little about a lot.
That's it.
There you go.
Well, we will see everybody next week. Phil, Jay, thanks for coming on. Have a great night, everyone.
Great night.